So we got a new story about hip hop news that you wanted to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, so last week, Benzino, who is a rapper, a veteran rapper, like he's almost 60,
Yeah.
he went on a very popular podcast called Drink Champs and got very, very drunk and started talking about Eminem, who he had beef with 22 years ago. And it's something I had to look at because I lived through that 22 years. I was there for that whole era.
Yeah.
And it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was more than rap beef. It was street beef. Like it was going to get violent, or it did get violent actually. And so here we are 22 years later, and Benzino starts saying F Eminem, this, that, and the other. And then all of a sudden, he just starts crying. And I just thought it was a very teachable moment to talk about ego and inner child and mindfulness. I know our audience probably is like, why are we talking hip hop right now? But it's just a teachable moment. So let's just take a look real quick at this. He gets very intoxicated. He starts, you can see the ego first. It's like F this, F that, screw him. And then all of a sudden, boom, he snaps. Let's have a look.
Let's talk about Eminem, yo. That's why we here tonight. Huh? Eminem. And everybody down with Eminem. And my thing is this, bro. It's over hip-hop. Like, hip-hop is who we are. He can't come in and invade hip-hop in Rosenberg and make trillions of dollars. Nigga didn't even go to Nipsey's funeral, bro. If he's fucking hip-hop, why? How come he ain't blocked 10 blocks in Detroit and give it to the homeless black people? Man, Eminem, bro. They trying to kill me right now, bro, because of the shit I'm saying, because it's deep, bro. Let me tell you, his fans, bro, his fans like him because he's white.
Let me try to make
Eminem. I dusted Eminem. Rap Elvis. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How about that?
I ain't gonna lie.
How about that? How come he ain't answered back? How come he ain't answered me? I'll beat the shit out of him with these.
Eminem or Machine Gun Kelly?
Fuck Eminem, bro.
So which one?
Eminem,
So
bro.
which one?
Both of them, bro. And Cassidy will kill Eminem in a battle rap, bro. Why do y'all give Eminem so much props? Why? Why do y'all like Eminem? Because he's white? Is that it? What do you mean? Nah, like, what? Fuck that. We don't listen to that in the hood, bro.
A few moments later.
I don't got nothing against Eminem. I got nothing against Eminem. Eminem can rap. But I care about us more. I don't want to go through, I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want, for 22 years, every time I do an interview, they ask me about Eminem. The f you want me to do? Come on, man. My daughter came into the industry figuring that, hey, I got to be cool with Eminem because everybody's against my dad. You think that is f***ing cool? Nah, man. We're failing as a people. I don't hate Eminem. I don't know him to hate him. I don't hate white people. Tired of this shit, man. It's just too much. I don't want to be the bad guy. I got an 8-year-old son that I dropped off at school this morning. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm all right. I don't want my DMs filled with... I've had 9 pages knocked down, 1 million. White people think... I love all people. Come on, man. All me and Eminem got to do is sit down and talk with each other. Let's sit down and talk. Let's battle. Let's do whatever. But let's at least face-to-face meet each other.
If that was to happen, would you give him a 5?
Man, I'd hug him.
Wow. Pretty
intense, right?
Yeah.
That's a grown man losing it. on television. Internet is the new TV, right?
Mhm.
So that's what I call inner child. We all have that inner child that needs to be nurtured and needs to be protected. And, this dude has a lot of pent up feelings towards what happened 22 years ago. Obviously, he's holding on to it.
What is it? Like what is it that he's holding back?
Well, Benzino is not a big name rapper.
Yeah.
Eminem is huge.
Yeah.
Eminem is mainstream worldwide, you know? And so Benzino's career took a hit by just battling with Eminem. So there's got to be some resentment there of, his career was destroyed in a way. Benzino owned a popular magazine called The Source magazine. It used to be a really, really big deal. When I was a kid, we would go buy Source magazines. And then Eminem and 50 Cent came along and just destroyed the whole thing. And so Benzino probably lost a lot of money, lost a lot of this, lost a lot of that. And so he's salty, right? But he's not letting it go, And here we are 22 years later and he's having a breakdown. And he has a lot of healing to do, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like to me. He has a lot of healing to do. But also, it's also important to note that when a man cries in front of people, it does something. You see, we're used to women crying because women have that emotion. They have those hormones, right? But when a man cries, something happens. And it's unfortunate, but it's the harsh reality that a man loses respect when he cries. If he's one-on-one with another man or he's in a men's group or something, that's different. But when women see a man cry outside of gratitude tears are great, right? You win the championship and you're so excited you cry, right? But when you cry tears of sadness and people see that, they look at you like a punk or a baby.
Yeah.
And so this dude has to go back to the streets. He has to go back to here, back to there. And he's lost so much respect. And, this is due to the alcohol. I mean, he drank a lot of alcohol. I saw him take a thing of Henny and just go like this. Like, he was loaded. And that alcohol just... So there's 3 lessons here. Stop drinking alcohol. Release your feelings. Like, nurture yourself.
Yeah.
Don't just avoid your feelings. Don't avoid your feelings. You have to go within yourself and you have to handle it. Never let things slide. And then thirdly, do it by yourself or with a mentor or in a men's group or whatever. Not on TV. Not in front of millions and millions of people. When you show vulnerability, think about it like in the wild. If you were in a tribe of gazelles, would you want the gazelle showing vulnerability? No, because the lion's going to get you. You don't want the lion showing vulnerability because another lion will get him. And so it's just a harsh reality that it's very hard for men to show vulnerability because they can be attacked and disrespected.
Yeah.
It's just a harsh reality. I'm sure some people disagree with me, but you know, I've seen it, and so I think it was a bad look for this guy, Benzino, and we'll see what happens. I mean, have you ever seen your mom cry?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen your dad cry?
Not really.
Right.
No.
Right. Right. And if you did, you would feel very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You would be like, "Oh my God, my dad is crying." It's a thing.
Mhm.
When you see a grown man crying, you're like, "Oh my gosh."
Mhm.
And then you become scared too, because you're like, this is the dude that's like supposed to hold it down and he's cracking up. It's like, what's gonna happen?
Mhm.
But when a woman cries, it's still sad, but it's it's not
It's
not like
understood.
it's not like the world's gonna crumble.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just thought it was a good opportunity to talk about crying and vulnerability, and, even though hip hop has nothing to do with what we're doing. But we will scour the internet so we can react to whatever's teachable, whatever's a teachable moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everything.
Yeah. Including Barbara O'Neill and calcium.
Jumpstart your head-to-toe healing journey with the Dr. Reese book trilogy. Peace Over Pain is the cult classic that explains how head-to-toe healing works and how the medical monopoly doesn't. Reverse the Cause lays out the root causes to over 60 chronic conditions. And Dinner with Dr. Reese is a unique cookbook that contains 100 recipes without the destructive pour for foods. Together, all 3 books set you on a path to head-to-toe healing. Get yours today on Amazon, Audible, or peaceoverpain.com. Also, if you'd like to ask a question, tune in every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern for Dr. Reese Live.